Hi there, I'm Marcie Begleiter, and I'm the author of From Word to Image, Storyboarding and the Filmmaking Process. I've been teaching workshops for the last 15 years, both here and in Europe, teaching filmmakers, both professional and students, how to use visualization in order to craft their films. I'm really passionate about film as an art form, but I'm also very interested in it as a medium for storytelling. And when I think about the films that I go back to over and over again, work by directors such as Eisenstein, Kubrick, Hitchcock, Scorsese, Jane Campion, Peter Greenaway, many of their films started out with images, storyboards, production illustrations, keyframes, all of the different types of pre-visualization documents that help a director go onto a set and be able to use these images and diagrams and words to communicate what they want to all of their collaborators. Now, we could be talking about storyboards, production illustrations, keyframes. Some form of visual script has been responsible for many filmmakers' visual style, as well as being able to make sure those logistics of the film are taken care of before you hit the set. The process of sitting down and creating a visual script can be time-consuming. But in terms of saving time on the set, saving money, and I think even most importantly, the aesthetic understanding that you'll have of how to translate the script into images that tell the story is well worth that time. And it's my experience that it's much easier to have that kind of deep thinking when you're alone or when you're with one collaborator versus when you're on a set and you're spending a lot of money and there might be 50 or 100 people waiting around for you to make the decision. In my workshops and in the book, which came out of these workshops, I take you through a journey of looking at the source of your film, which is most often the script, and being able to take that unbroken narrative of the script and break it down into small pieces, a piece which can be handled one shot at a time. I take you through the process of building what I call a rigorously visual shot list. And this is not just simply a shot list that's C/U for close-up, but it's a shot list that takes a look at what the scale of the shot is, what the angle is, how the camera moves, how that movement of the camera relates to the subject that it's looking at, and how the people move or the objects move in front of the camera. And that's just the shot list. There's also a process whereby you create an overhead diagram. And that overhead diagram shows the relationship of the movement of the camera and the multiple camera positions as they relate back to that beginning shot list. Becoming involved in this conversation is really the first step to taking that script into being a film, which is just as much image as it is sound and words. I'm really passionate about the visuals in film. And of all of the jobs that I've had on a film set, being an art director, a storyboard artist, a set decorator, I keep coming back to doing the storyboards because that's this magical moment when the script first starts to become a film.